This is the car that started it all. And 15 years later, the Tesla Model S is still getting updates. Not a full redesign, not a new platform. But for 2026, Tesla is giving the world's first mass-market electric luxury sedan another refresh. And yes, it's getting better. Lighter bumpers, new wheels, a fresh paint color, more sound deadening, even more comfortable seats. And the biggest news? A front bumper camera is now standard, which might finally fix one of the worst blind spots in any luxury sedan. But here's the real story. The Model S is older than most used cars on the lot, yet it still beats nearly every new EV on the road. After driving the updated 2026 model on highways, city streets, and winding back roads, I can tell you this: Tesla didn't just tweak it. They're proving that with enough software smarts and surgical hardware updates, an EV doesn't need to be new to feel cutting edge. Meanwhile, the Model 3, already one of the best-selling EVs in history, is staying put after its 2024 Highland refresh. But rumors say it might finally get two things everyone's been begging for: a front bumper camera and a real turn signal stock, not just buttons on the wheel. So what's really new for 2026? And is the Model S still worth it when rivals like the Lucid Air and BMW i7 are catching up? Let's break it down, because Tesla isn't following the rules. They're rewriting them. Let that sink in. The Tesla Model S launched in 2012. That's over a decade ago. Most cars are junk by year 10. But Tesla's flagship sedan is still being updated. And in 2026, it's getting some of the most thoughtful changes yet. The most obvious? Light frost blue, a new matte look paint option that's subtle, modern, and exclusive to the Model S. Then, there are the new 19 and 21-inch wheel designs, sharper, more aerodynamic, and better at reducing road noise. The Plaid model gets slightly reshaped front and rear bumpers, not for style, but for better airflow and slightly longer range. Tesla doesn't give exact numbers, but insiders say it's good for an extra 10 to 15 miles on the highway. That might not sound like much, but when you're already hitting 350 miles, every mile counts. Inside, the upgrades are even more meaningful. Multicolor ambient lighting now wraps around the dash, doors, and footwells. Not just for show, but to improve nighttime visibility and mood. The front seats have been redesigned. More cushioning, better side bolstering, and improved lumbar support. After a 3-hour drive, I didn't feel fatigued. That's progress. And Tesla added more sound deadening material, especially in the floor and firewall, plus tweaks to the active noise cancellation system. The result? The Model S is now one of the quietest EVs on the road. Wind noise? Gone. Road thump? Muted. It's not quite Lucid Air level, but it's close. And for a car this old, that's impressive. Here's the quiet change that might be the most important. The front bumper camera is now standard. For years, Tesla owners have complained about the huge blind spot created by the long hood and high belt line. You could feel the front wheels, but you couldn't see them, making parking and tight maneuvers a guessing game. Now, a camera embedded in the front bumper feeds a live view to the center screen, just like in the updated Model Y Juniper. This isn't just convenience, it's safety. When pulling into a narrow driveway or aligning with a charging stall, you can now see exactly where the front corners are. No more curb rash, no more panic stops. And yes, this could be a sign that Tesla is finally listening to feedback. The Model S has always been a tech pioneer, but sometimes it sacrificed usability for minimalism. This fix proves they're not just pushing the future, they're refining the present. Tesla also updated the chassis tuning for 2026, and it shows. The air suspension has been recalibrated to be smoother over bumps and flatter in corners. The steering feel is still light, not sporty, but it's more precise than before. And the Plaid's aggressive bumpers aren't just for looks. They improve front-end downforce, reducing lift at high speeds. I took it up to 130 miles per hour on a long stretch of highway. Yes, illegally. And the car felt planted. No float, no shake, just silent, relentless forward motion. The 1020 horsepower Plaid still does 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. A launch that still shocks your spine. But now, it's not just fast, it's refined. For a car that started life as a tech experiment, that's a huge leap. And unlike some new EVs that feel brittle or over-filtered, the Model S still has character. You feel the road, you feel the weight, but you're not punished by it. This isn't a silent luxury barge. It's a driver's car, and Tesla's making sure it stays that way. The 2026 Tesla Model 3 is staying put, no major updates. After the Highland refresh in 2024, which brought a new interior, better seats, and upgraded suspension, there wasn't much left to fix. But rumors are swirling that Tesla might finally add 2 long-requested features: a front bumper camera and a physical turn signal stalk. Right now, the Model 3 uses steering wheel buttons for turn signals, a design that confuses new drivers and frustrates rental car users. The Model Y Juniper already has a real stalk, so it's only logical that the Model 3 will follow. And the front camera? That's likely coming too, especially if Tesla wants to improve its safety scores and reduce low-speed accidents. These aren't flashy upgrades, but they're important. They show Tesla is shifting from disruptor to mature automaker, one that listens to real-world feedback. For 2026, the Model 3 remains one of the most efficient, practical, and affordable EVs on the market. With up to 374 miles of range and a starting price under $40,000 after incentives. It's not the most luxurious, it's not the fastest, but it's still the best all-around EV for most people. No, the Tesla Roadster is not coming in 2026. Again, Elon promised it years ago. 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, 620 miles of range, removable roof, SpaceX thrusters. Okay, maybe not that last one. But it's still stuck in coming soon mode. Production has been delayed multiple times, likely due to priorities shifting to the Cybertruck, Model Y, and next-gen platform. Will it ever arrive? Probably, but not this year. And honestly, Tesla doesn't need it right now. The Model S Plaid already does everything the Roadster promised, and more. With over 1,000 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and track-ready handling, it's already the fastest production sedan on the planet. The Roadster would be a halo car, fun, flashy, and low volume. But for Tesla's bottom line, the Model 3 and Model Y matter more. So while fans wait, Tesla keeps selling millions of EVs and updating the ones we already have. Let's be real, the Model S is old. The Lucid Air has more luxury, more space, and longer range. The BMW i7 has a theater screen and massaging seats. The Mercedes EQS has the quietest cabin in the business. So why does the Model S still matter? Because performance, efficiency, and software still rule the EV world. The Plaid does 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds, still faster than anything else. Its drag coefficient is 0.208, the lowest of any production car. And Tesla's over-the-air updates keep adding new features. Improved autopilot, new games, better climate control. No other brand does this at scale. You don't just buy a Model S, you subscribe to constant improvement. And with the 2026 updates, Tesla is proving that you don't need a new car every year. Just smart, iterative upgrades. The Model S isn't trying to beat the Lucid on plushness. It's trying to beat it on speed, efficiency, and driver engagement. And in that race, it's still leading. So is the 2026 Tesla Model S worth it? If you want the quickest sedan on the planet, the answer is yes. If you want the most refined luxury EV, maybe not. The Lucid and Mercedes do it better. But if you want a car that's fast, efficient, and constantly improving, the Model S is still a top pick, even after 15 years. And the fact that Tesla is still updating it proves something important. EVs don't age like gas cars. They evolve. They get smarter. They get better. The Model 3 may be staying put, but the Model S is still moving forward, quietly, confidently, and without fanfare. This isn't a brand chasing trends. It's a brand building a legacy. And in 2026, the Tesla Model S isn't just surviving, it's thriving. Would I take the 2026 Model S over a Lucid Air or BMW i7? If I wanted raw speed and tech, absolutely. If I wanted maximum comfort, maybe not. But for the driver who wants the original EV that started it all and still runs like the future, this is it. What do you think? Is Tesla still innovating or just polishing an old design? Could you see yourself in a 15-year-old car that still feels new? Drop a comment below. Smash that like button if you want more honest EV reviews and real-world comparisons. And subscribe, because we're not just covering cars, we're tracking the ones that actually move the needle. Until next time, stay charged, stay ahead.